Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello. My name is Emily, the Lupine Witch of Dark Ether Transcendence. If you've been following me for some time, welcome back. I hope you guys are having an amazing, magical, wonderful, divine day, wherever you are in the world today. This reading is very one of a kind. This is not something that I usually do, okay? This is under the direct guidance of Spirit, God, Source, Universe to me. This is something that I have to put out here. This is concerning the recent hurricanes, okay? Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, which at the time of me filming this still has several hours until it makes official landfall in Florida, all right? Now, before I also get into the read, anyone who is still in Florida or who is being directly affected, if you have a loved one who is there and they can't leave, anything like that, I am sending lots of love and I am sending protection and good juju your way to you, your families, your loved ones. I myself am being affected as well. My twin flame, my husband, is currently stuck in Florida and cannot leave. He is in the direct path of the hurricane. To say that I am not nervous is an understatement. I'm extremely nervous about this, and I don't usually get nervous over stuff that's going on in the weather and all that, but this has me very nervous. Okay, so if you are directly being impacted, I am here with you. I understand. And for those that are stuck, they cannot get away, whatever is connected with that, I am sending you lots of love and protection and good juju your way. Okay. And that includes all the animals as well. Any animals that have been left behind or strays, I'm sending them lots of protection and love. Okay. So with that said, this read is going to be about the hurricanes. Very first thing here, there are two different parts of the spectrum, all right? If you fall on the end of the spectrum that you still believe that the people in the big white house have the best of intent for you and the people of this whole everything, okay? This read is going to trigger you. It's going to rip off your rose-colored glasses, and it's going to force you to really see what's actually going on. Now, if you are someone on the other end of the spectrum that you have awoken, you are aware, you are conscious, you know the game that is being played, and you know that the people in the big white house ain't doing nothing for no one but themselves, you may still have some triggers that come up here as well, okay? Either way, trigger warning on this read, which I don't usually do. And if you do happen to get triggered, work through it. I am just the messenger. Any disrespectful comments, gone, okay? I am the messenger. And if you're really struggling with something, you can totally book a reading with me and I will help you work through it. By the way, all my stuff is half off until the end of the month, just in case, okay? So with that said, we're going to jump into this read here. Very first two cards, and this is directly connected to Hurricane Milton. We have the Eight of Wands reversed and the Ace of Wands reversed, both of them in reverse, okay? This is about chaos. This is about destruction, all right? This Hurricane Milton, it's going to be a bitch, okay? A lot is going to happen. A lot of destruction, a lot of damage. There's a specific word that's trying to come through here. Spirit is saying rebirth, okay? That's what this destruction is connected to. So yes, there is going to be a lot of physical, emotional, spiritual stuff, upheaval that is going on, okay? But this is connected directly to the rebirth that is happening at this time. Now, for those of you that are wondering, I don't know if these are legit. Like, are these man-made? Again, I am the messenger here, okay? But Spirit is confirming. You have the Justice card, and then you have, this is my King of Swords reversed. Yes, these are not natural. They're not normal. Again, remember that warning I said about if you still believe that the people in the big white house have the best intent for you? No. The fact that we have a King of Swords, it is a masculine figure, okay? Who is currently, which again, diving deeper into the rabbit hole, Those of you who know that the person who's sitting in the chair of the big White House isn't actually running anything in the big White House, and they actually don't. No one who's ever sat in that chair has ever run anything, because there's deeper stuff. Again, being very careful with the words that I use here so I don't get myself into trouble. But there's a underbelly of the beast. If you know, then you know. Okay? These actions that are being taken, this chaos, this destruction it was purposefully planned out, okay, by a masculine figure. And Swords is dealing in thought and creativity. This was planned to create this, okay? Now, the Justice card above is the reason that all of this is happening is because the people in the underbelly of the beast, they want to keep the collective stuck in fear. They want to keep the collective stuck in a state of codependency. They want to keep them. I want you to look at this card. Do you see how Justice has a blindfold on her, and around her she has like these parasites, right? These are the underbelly of the beast. That they want Justice. Oh, close your eyes. Don't see what we're doing. We're not doing this. Look somewhere else. They're trying to keep the collective asleep so they can still be controlled and manipulated. All right? If that's triggering you, hey, I get it. When I found this stuff out, man, I was triggered too. You'll get through it. Now, again, further confirmation here, you have the Fool reversed. Now, the fact that we have the Fool reversed here is that this attempt of, oh, we're going to create these things. We're going to create these storms and let them loose, and we're going to be able to, direct where they go. And guys, there's a ton of stuff out there. If you have not done your research, there's so much out there showing how the path, at least specifically of Helene, was pre-planned. There's a reason. Like, you gotta dive a little deeper, okay? So these attempts to keep people asleep are failing. The attempts are failing. They've been failing for a very long time. This is just another move in the game that's being played for the consciousness of people. That's what this is. It is the battle for your consciousness. Okay? So, again, although these moves, they're in play, man. Spirit wants you to know, if you're wondering, does this mean the light loses? Like, are we, is the battle done? Like, are we? No. It is opening the eyes. That's why the Fool is reversed here. Okay? The people that didn't see the stuff, many of them are now starting to see the stuff. We are going through, I do believe, another wave of awakening in the collective. Because of this is all divinely planned out. Trust in this process. Spirit is saying very strongly, please trust in this process. Let it unfold. Let it unfold. Continue to go down the rabbit hole. Continue to see different perspectives and be open to them, no matter how outlandish they may seem or sound. Okay? Definitely. New wave coming through. Next card we had underneath, my Six of Pentacles. Again, Spirit is further confirming that this awakening that's been triggered because of these hurricanes, okay, is bringing about more hope, is bringing about a sense of community. Okay, we're dealing in Pentacles here. This is like the material world. So people coming together, people sharing information, people helping each other. And I'm hearing, like, specifically what I'm hearing is many people going, we don't need the people in the White House or the people connected to them, right? We have ourselves. We, the people, have ourselves. The coming together and the balance of the sixes, okay? Now, the next card, We have our Eight of Swords upright here. This is again further about coming together. There will still be some people in the collective, and there's no judgment against them, that they're not going to get this information. They're going to fight it tooth and nail. They're not going to see it. That's okay. Okay, if you are already awake and aware and you're like, oh, I gotta awaken everyone, your job here is not to awaken everyone. Everyone has their own soul contracts. Not everyone is going to awaken. So there will still be people in the collective. They're going to fall into the victim mentality of, oh, people in the White House, save me. Let them do their thing, okay? Connect with the people around you that they have the same mind as you, okay? Again, the swords, the mental energy, people that already get it, or people that they're going, oh man, I'm starting to question some stuff. I don't know what's going on. Do you know what's going on? And you're like, oh, I can fill you in. I'm going to tell you some things. Now, the other thing, we have 2 8s here. Okay, the very first card we had was the 8 of Wands reversed. And I do have a little cheat sheet here in front of me. That's what I am squinting at here with my numbers. Okay, 8 is mastery. So this is definitely a collective lesson. People are mastering how to step up for themselves. And that's what, again, even though all of this, and I am just the messenger, but the cards are saying these are not normal hurricanes. This is not natural. This is not natural what's happening. Okay? It doesn't matter. Spirit is saying it doesn't matter if they're natural or man-made. Okay? It's awakening the collective and bringing about a level of mastery that people are starting to see. We don't need people outside of us. We have ourselves. And when we come together, again, like as that community energy, we can do anything, right? Now, the last card I have here in the tarot read is the Judgment card. For those of you wondering, are those responsible who have caused all of these things, not just now, but all the other stuff and anything else that may happen from here on out, right? The game that's being played, the people that are playing the game, are they going to be held responsible for all this death and destruction and this chaos and the lies? Yes. We have the Judgment card. Cthulhu himself is confirming, yes. Yes. They will be held accountable. Now, when that's going to happen, I cannot tell you. Again, I'm just the messenger. I'm just channeling what is coming through the cards here. But they will be held accountable. And it's, again, because so many people now have shifted. They're really starting to see that, oh, this is not right. Everything is divine. Trust in this process. Let it unfold. You are allowed to feel angry. You are allowed to feel scared. You are allowed to feel anxious. And especially right now, again, for those of you that you are healers, you are light workers, gatekeepers, way showers, whatever term you would like to use. You are conscious. You are aware. You are part of the ascension of this planet. You know kind of what you're doing here, right? This energy, you're going to be feeling a lot of the collective, and I myself have been going through it, which is why I'm actually wearing one of my empath necklaces to help shield me from the collective energy at this time, because things are very intense. And it was really kind of screwing with my head a little bit. And I was like, no, we need to throw on some extra protection. We need to ground myself. And I am avoiding anything about the news, which I don't watch the news. That's not my thing. But again, I think I did mention my twin flame. My husband is currently in Florida during all of this. He's going through this, the second hurricane. He was there during Helene. He didn't get a whole little bit of damage. But now he's really like he's in this, okay? And so I am avoiding desperately watching anything. What's the hurricane doing? What's it doing? What's it doing? And I am sending my guides, and I am trusting in the divine to keep him safe. I am doing everything in my power to avoid again, understandable, but the fear that's bubbling up in the collective, it's very strong right now. And again, mixed with those that are new to this, that they've just had the light bulb come on over their head. It's overwhelming. I want those of you that you've been on this path for some time, think back to when you had the aha moment. It's a big moment. It's very overwhelming. It flips your world upside down. I remember too. I went through it too. So if you are a newbie and you're really seeing, oh, holy shit, things are not what I thought they were. It's okay. Welcome to the club, baby. We are here, those of us that have known for some time, we are here to welcome you with open arms. Oh, I just had a card that flipped out. Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Okay, so we have the Sunshine Yellow Dragon at this time who is coming in to assist all of the animals that are being affected by this hurricane coming through. For those of you that you're wanting to learn how to work with dragons a little more, just tap into that energy. Hey, Sunshine Dragon, please go to all the animals, you know, that got left behind, or they're in shelters, or they're homeless, or they're just wild. Like, please help them. Please protect them. They need help too. They need protection too. It's not just about the people, man. We're all connected, right? Is there anything? Oh, we just had one fly out. Y'all saw that, right? Okay, gold and silver violet flame dragon. Transmute the old energy around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transformation, magic, and healing. Offer service under grace. Yes, okay, gold and silver violet flame dragon, thank you for being here. This dragon specifically, and I felt very called to pull the dragon deck of the dragons that are going to be assisting these areas that are going to be hit by Hurricane Milton and that have been hit by Hurricane Helene. Okay, these dragons are assisting. One of the other things that was coming up in the tarot reading, I don't remember if I said it or not, guys. My cycle's getting ready to start. I'm a little scatterbrained. Please forgive me if I repeat anything more than once. But one of the things that Spirit was telling me as I was pulling the cards is that the reason all of this physical destruction is going down is, again, it's because it's connected to the collective destruction, the death and rebirth process, the awakening of the collective. So this has to happen. And I know that that's hard to hear. We as humans, it's hard to see destruction and all of these chaotic things, right? People suffering, people being in pain, people being scared. I know. But this is part of the growth of everything. All of this is divinely planned. Everything that happens is divinely planned. And I know me saying that triggers a lot of people. How can pain be part of the plan? It's no different than like when you're learning how to walk and you're constantly falling down. You're going to get like bumps and bruises and scrapes. It's a little painful, right? Or when you're growing up, you know, and you had those growing pains. Pain is part of the process, but it's how you view the pain. You could be the victim to the pain, or you can be the master of the pain. The victim is going to just completely crumble under, oh, woe is me. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all go through that. But the master's like, I see you, pain. I welcome you. I see that you're helping me transform. I am uncomfortable, but I welcome it. Two very different energies here, okay? Is there anything else? Oh, okay. One last card we have here. Omega Dragon harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Intention. Hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. Yes, guys, at this time, while all of this is going on, I am asking you, please, hold the highest light. Hold the highest vibration. Anyone and everyone who is affected, human and animal alike, that they are protected. And if it is their time to pass over, and I'm not saying I want that to happen, but if it is their time, that they go gently and with ease and with love, right? And also connected. Again, I was just mentioning that rebirth energy. This is part of the rebirth energy, so people can awaken and be like, oh man, I see what you're doing now. I'm not going to tolerate that no more. People in the big houses, right? Like, no, we're in control of ourselves, right? The divine feminine creative energy, the destruction is going to lead to a rebirth. People building new houses and new roads and new, all of that. It is rebirth, okay? That's what this is about. Again, regardless of whether this is man-made or natural, I'm gonna call man-made, and I'm sure many of you probably agree with me on this, or you're like, oh, I'm on the fence. Wherever you sit, it doesn't matter. I've got my own opinions. You've got your own opinions. That's the great thing about the human experience. We can have our own opinions. I believe this is all man-made. It's all part of the game. And again, as the card said, it's because people are trying to steer the collective. Oh, be afraid, be asleep, don't question, don't do research. They're trying to keep people, okay, going back to the justice card here, trying to keep justice asleep. The underbelly of the beast is trying to keep justice asleep But yet Spirit is like, ho, 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 no, you'll not, because things coming together. People see your games now, belly of the beast. They see your games, and you will be held accountable. In due time, you will be held accountable. Not just, and Spirit is saying, not just by the people on this planet, but by the galactics. Those that have been doing this stuff for a very, very long time, and it's been going on for a very, very long time, which is why the awakening of the collective is literally the event of the galaxy right now. We have so many different eyes on our planet, people, all these different beings watching us and cheering us on to awaken and step into our divine creator God powers, okay? The galactics are going to be holding these people and these other beings. It's not just people, y'all. There are other beings that have been behind the curtains, that have been doing some stuff. They will all be held accountable in due time. Okay? So I really hope that this read resonates with you. I hope that it provides some guidance and answers for you. If you're going through triggers and you're struggling, you are more than welcome to shoot me a message, to book a read with me to help you process this, especially if this is new, okay? I see all of you. Again, this is not something that I usually do, but Spirit was very, very adamant about me doing this and putting it out there. And so that's what I'm doing. Wherever you sit on the spectrum of what you believe and what you're doing, it don't matter to me. I'm just the messenger, okay? For those of you that you are consciously, you know you're part of the ascension, I'm asking all of you to just take a few moments, send extra light, send extra love, send extra protection to these areas that are going to be affected, and the ones that are still dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. Really tap into the grid, the collective grid, and continue to clear out the dense energy. Okay, this is all just dense energy leaving the planet. We got to let it do its thing, and we can assist it by showering it with love and grace and compassion. Okay, so with that said, I do hope this read resonated with you. I hope that it helps you in some way. If you feel called that you would like to book a personal reading with me, just hop on over to my website, send me an email. I would be honored to work with you. All of my stuff is 50% off until the end of October. Okay, so now is the perfect time to jump on that tarot read, that Reiki session. Maybe you're really wanting to get deep and get involved in my 6-week healing program, whatever it is, I got you covered. So until next time, please take care of yourselves wherever you are on this planet. Love your loved ones a little extra. And if you feel called, please just say a little extra prayer, send a little extra juju for my husband, my twin flame, who is stuck in Florida right now. Send him some extra protection if you feel called. I would be honored by that. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching this. I see all of you. I love all of you. And until next time, take the best fucking care of yourselves.